Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to day 11 of certificate course on computer basics and MS Office from basic to advanced. So we are on the path to learn Microsoft Word, and today we'll be working with very important topic, that is how to work and handle tables. One of the very important tool in Microsoft Office is tables. Okay, so you can create many of the things, many of your formatted date, you can say paper mentioning some a proper format, like a table of list of you can say students with their marks total, or some data like your serial number, particulars, item, quantity and bill, or likewise your liking items, your hobbies. The headings can be anything, but the gist of that particular document will be working with a table. So we'll listen, in under this topic, working with tables, we'll be learning to insert a blank table, to add a row above an existing row, how to add a column either to left or to the right of the existing column, then how to delete a row or a column from the table available, how to delete the table completely, to apply various default available table styles, so that with minimum efforts you can provide a good decoration to your tables. We can modify the table by using the layout tab. We'll see that in detail. And how to convert the existing text to a table. This is really very powerful. Friends, this will help you to actually, this is the part being covered in Microsoft, we can say Word advanced portion. But here I have added out to here this particular point, because अगर हम continuation में वो topic पढ़ेंगे तो it will be easy for you to understand. Okay, so now we'll start up with how to insert a blank table. Where to locate? From where? We'll click on insert menu. Okay, it is available on the ribbon. From that table, the moment I click on table, or you can say a pop-up tooltip type something is displayed. If you are not able to identify it, see here it is being displayed. The moment I put the mouse over here on the table icon, it will be displayed. Okay, then when I click on it, a grid is viewed with me. So in that grid I can select the number of rows and columns up to my choice. Friends, this grid makes you available with almost 10 by 10 default size. But if you want to have a customized one, you can either select it from this particular grid with a maximum value at initial stage by 10 by 10. You can make the things as per your convenience also through insert table option. Suppose, see here, I have selected 3 by 3. So on the paper, you will see the table with a grid of 3 by 3 is available. Okay. Here I have selected only one. So only one cell is available. Okay. Only one row, one column. So a single cell will be viewed. Okay. So if I want to perform the formatting and all the table styles, where I'll go, I should click on the table. So friends, if I click on the table, see right now here, and if I click on design, I can apply the formatting as per my convenience, whether I have the header row, whether I need the total row, first column, second column, banded rows, means alternative rows will be a dark one or a light one. Same with the banded columns. Okay. Likewise, you can perform shading and borders. I'll demonstrate you all with the concerned options. Then Friends, next option is very important. That was as discussed earlier. It is convert text to table. So how and with what option you want to convert? With the number of columns. First, you have to select the text. Then you have to select the number of columns and the rows in which you have to, you can say split out that complete contains. Okay. So paragraph means you are putting a enter key as a separator, comma as a separator, tab key that is placed just above the caps lock button on your keyboard. So if it is being separated by a tab key like 8 spaces size, a size of 8 spaces. If there is a blank 8 spaces between two words, then that will be a separator for columns and rows as well. Then other, if I am using some dash or likewise some option as a separator, then I'll select other. Okay, I'll demonstrate you so that the things will be clear. Friends, this particular is very important as discussed earlier. Paragraphs, commas, tabs, and others. Suppose somewhere I have used semicolon, then semicolon will be important. Okay, and depending upon this, I can create the table. Now, where to insert a row is a very important thing. I should locate my insertion point. Where, suppose my insertion point is here and I want to insert the row here, it will not make that sense. I should check where my insertion point is, and when I click on insert a row above, a row is added to the row or the space where the insertion point is there. Okay. See, when I right click here, insert, I get the option rows above. So you will see a row above is added over here. Now, with the design option, as discussed earlier, you can see these are the predefined designs. If I select it here and click on apply, see the variety is being shaded. Like you can see, it is banded rows. It is having header row. First column is different. So likewise, it is the banded row. Header might be of different one, and first row, first column will be of different one. Okay. Apart from this, layout option is very, very helpful for managing all the alignment, whether you are able to view the grids, off the grid, on the grid, what should be the space between the two cells. Okay. Regarding auto fit and cell alignment and cell directions and cell margins and its properties, will take these parts in your advanced course. Okay. Right now, you should be aware of like the basic ones. Fine. There are some built-in tables available with you for a quick data. Suppose you want to demonstrate something. So likewise, there are some quick tables available for you. Okay. So you can select those quick tables directly from, see, this is the quick table option available under table button or table pop-up menu. Okay. Now we'll start working with it. Okay. Suppose this is my insert menu table. The moment I click here and I'm selecting 4x4, you can see it is there. If I'm writing serial number, I'll use tab key button. If I use enter key button, a space is created in that same cell. So please see that when you are navigating in the table, there you will use tab key button. Then, okay. So likewise, you can make any of the settings. Now I have selected this particular table. I can apply from that design. I can apply, see, just by clicking on these options, I can work with it. I hope you all are getting. If I am having a total row, if I'm having a total row, like I'll go to layout, design, change it. See, this is working like the last one is the total row. If I want to have the banded columns, okay, you will see the difference here. The color combinations and all those stuff is available. Okay. So likewise, you can make the modifications, make it more attractive, more presentable as per your convenience and the requirement of the topic. Okay. Now we'll see how to add the row above, row below. Okay. So here I'm clicking. The moment I click, where I should locate where my insertion pointer is there. So from that layout, I'll click on insert above. See, a row is inserted above. For your better understanding, I'll put the row numbers and the name as, okay. So likewise is the data. It is just for your understanding. Now, friends, when I select this from the design, I can select any of my options. If I'm saying no banded rows, no banded column, no header row, it will be a simple table. It is my choice how I want to make it. Okay. And it is handily available in your designs tab. Now, next option is, suppose I have to insert a row between A and B. So where should I put my pointer, insertion pointer? We'll see that. Suppose if my insertion pointer is at A, I should select insert above. Okay. If my insertion pointer is at A and I click insert below, it will be inserted in between A and B. If I want before A, I should select insert above. Okay. Now, if I want to add one column before in between name and class, I'll click insert left. If I click insert right, it will be added in between class and age. Okay. So friends, this particular option is available through these menu options also. While clicking right on having right click, you will be able to see these options in the insert columns to left, insert columns to right, insert rows above, insert rows below. If suppose I want to insert specific cells, so either I want to insert only one cell. Cell means a small single box of a row and a column. So I'm just putting the shift cells down. See, a cell is created here, and in that particular column, all the content is shifted down. So while inserting cell, you should be careful. If I make it shift right, see, single cell is shifted in the new column. I hope you all are getting. Then I have selected the table. When I bring my mouse pointer at the top or inside this border, I can either select a row or select a column. And I do right click, delete columns. It will instantly delete it. Okay. So please be careful while you are deleting. If you select this, right click, delete rows. It will be deleted. Friends, one very important thing I'll be teaching you right now. Suppose you are at this particular point. You don't want to insert a row above, row below by menu options or by right clicking it. What you can do, if your if your cursor is at the end of the last column and I press enter, a row is created. Okay. So likewise, you can make n number of rows. By default, we have worked with 4 by 4 or 5 by 5. Now, if I need more, just keep on pressing the tab key. Your new rows are created at the end of the table. And you can use it as many rows as you want. Okay. So we have seen insert a row, column with the help of grid. Okay, we have seen the design. Now we'll see the converting text to table. I'll just demonstrate it. Okay, I'm putting tab key as a separator. Please don't mind the values. They are just for your example. I'm using tab as the separator. Okay. Now I'm selecting the complete contents. Okay. Now I'll go on insert table, convert text to table. Now friends, here it is asking, see by default, the moment I select the contents, it showed that there is a common tab as a separator. It has sensed that. So it has worked accordingly. अगर नहीं करता है तो आपके पास चॉइस है, आप उसको प्रॉपरली सेट कर सकते हो. सपोज आपको 5 कॉलम 5 रोज में चाहिए, 3 कॉलम्स में चाहिए. सी आपके हिसाब से चॉइस क्रिएट होगा, आपके हिसाब से टेबल क्रिएट होगा. आप जैसे उसको वर्कआउट करवाओगे अकॉर्डिंगली वो टेबल आपके लिए क्रिएटेड रहेगा. So by default, it is 4 columns and 5 rows. See that you need not to retype and delete all that data or drag and drop or cut and paste. No, you can convert your text into the required one. Now I'll demonstrate you how a comma can be worked out. Suppose your data is like this. What I'm doing, I'm converting it into by find and replace. What I'm doing, I'm replacing the tab key by comma. Okay. So now, friends, this data is available there with us, suppose, and we want to have the columns and rows from this. So what I'll do, convert text to table. Now see here, earlier it was working with tabs. Here now it is working with comma. I hope you all got it. I'll just replace comma with semicolon. Okay. Then I'll just select the text, insert table, convert text to table. From the other option, I'll just put semicolon. So likewise, you can, without retyping your text, you can convert your textual data into a tabular form, and then you can apply the formatting. Okay. Now next comes your borders and shading. So now friends, from the borders drop down menu, you can select the what type of borders you want: top, bottom, left, right, their width. Okay, it is up to you. Okay, so likewise you can draw. Now friends, one more thing I want to share with you. Suppose I want to partition or create a table. Then insert table, draw table. So whatever, how many rows and columns are there? Only one. Okay, so now I can design a table of my free hand and create as many number of rows and columns I want. Okay, so it is up to me. I am drawing that table and it is of the size of the dimensions that I am manually putting there. So this way you can create a table. Okay, if I don't want this type of table, I'll use the eraser and just fill up the blank spaces. It will be removed. So it's again a very beautiful option available. Eraser will remove the things. Okay. Likewise. Okay. Then next option that we will see is, we have seen convert text, we have seen insertion, we'll see the deletion option. Now friends, suppose if I want to delete this particular column, I have two options: either click on delete right click and click on delete columns, or go to the layout menu and click on delete here and delete columns. So both is same. Okay. Then suppose if my cursor is at this particular position and I'm clicking on delete rows, the concerned row of that particular insertion pointer will be deleted. Okay, it doesn't ask for you to confirm the deletion, so please be careful when you are deleting. You can set your height and column width as per your convenience. See, by increasing or decreasing the length of the columns or rows. Okay, you can increase the height, you can increase the width, you can decrease the height, you can decrease the width as per your requirement. So friends, these are the few, what I can say, basic help that will help you out. If you want to have single shade, you can select this type of things. Okay, your table will be of that particular brand. If you want to have this particular column to be colored with different color, you can have that one. Here you will be providing the formatting as per your choice. From this particular block, you will be performing the formatting as per the default things available. Okay. So we have seen convert text to table. How to convert it we have seen. How to insert how to perform the formatting, the various options of the formatting. This option is left, how to add the quick tables. Insert, tables, quick tables. Now suppose if I want to prepare a calendar, I'll just click on it here. Quick tables. So fast. So you need not to prepare such type of tables. You will get it spontaneously. One more example I can say, suppose some alphabetic sequence you are preparing. So this one can be the things. How much time it took to prepare a table and just insert the tables that are already available. I hope this topic was very helpful for you. Now we'll consider with the new one. How to work with headers and footers. To insert header and footer, it's really a very helpful thing when you are working on a project, on working on some preparing report or drafting something like a book or an article. So there you require to have a header and a footer. Header means anything that comes or appears at the top of the page. Footer means anything that comes and appears at the bottom of the page. Okay. So where we can locate it, that we will see. So I'll click on insert menu, and in that insert menu, I'll click on header. The moment I click on header, I have some built-in options that are predefinedly available. I can prepare my one also, but if I'm in hurry or I'm satisfied with the options that are available in built-in one, I'll be selecting that one. Okay. So suppose I am clicking on header, clicking on built-in. Here is the blank one. So it will show me the blank one. The moment I click here, a space is created. Now you will have observed earlier this particular content was in a dark, but the moment I click insert header, it turns gray, and whatever I type in the space separated by this dotted line is referencing you for the header. Suppose I typed Microsoft tutorial and clicked on close header and footer. So now you will see our text welcome to Microsoft is becoming bold, and Microsoft tutorial, it has turned gray. So that is header. Okay, and it will appear on every page. For footer, I'll click on footer. Again, I have variety of options that are built-in available for single column, for 3 columns, or likewise. Suppose I want to have some certified like built-in, you can say template wise. So I can select that also. When I scroll down from here, I'll be able to select the either alphabet or annual or likewise. Then friends, you can, the moment I click on footer and select the options, I've selected blank. So here at the bottom of the page, you find a line separator over here, and the cursor is waiting to enter the text. Okay. Now in footer, I can add, or in header, I can add the page numbers either on the top, bottom, or wherever the cursor is there on that particular position also. So there are variety of page numbers. Suppose from top of the page I have selected. So there is plain page number 1 or number 2. It is a variety. See, the page number is located towards the left, towards the center. Third one might be towards the right. Now there are various options available, like you have the suffix to it or a prefix to it, like written page 1 of total number of pages. So likewise, you can make the settings. There are variety of settings available. I'll demonstrate it. As per your convenience, you can set the page numbers. If you are using or writing the contents for like some book or some thesis or some project, there you might you have to include chapter number. If you are having more than one section, as we have discussed earlier, so do you want to have the page numbers continued from previous section, or you want to start those page numbers from a separate one? It is up to your choice. Okay, so likewise you can make the settings. See, and from this we can select the various options of design. I can insert date and time. The moment I click on insert date and time, I can select any of this particular format and click on OK. It will be done. Okay, so I'll demonstrate you, friends. Now I'm clicking on insert header. See, the list is there. I'm selecting this one and I'll click here. Word tutorial. So the moment I am typing it, this particular contents are turned gray, and now the vice versa. So this particular content, word tutorial, is appearing at the top. Now you can have a look on it. Yes, I hope you all got it. Now how to modify it? I've selected it. I don't want it here. I want it at some other position. So what I'll do, from the page number, I want page number at this position. If I want at the bottom of the page, then it will go to the footer. At the top only, but at center. At the top only, but at right. So likewise, you can make the setting for header. Okay. Then next we can work on it is, now see friends, here's number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4. So likewise, you can put headers and footers on your particular file. By double clicking the empty space of header, you can again modify it. Now, while modifying, if you want to reduce the margins of header and footer, you can continue with it. It is up to you what you want. Okay. You will be having that feel that the header is attached to the top. Now, if I want to have a double line in the header, one shortcut key I am sharing with you. Type 3 times equal to and press enter. Again, I am repeating. Type 3 times equal to and press enter key. You will have this type of double line available there. If you want to format it, you can format it. If you want to have a horizontal line here, you can have that also. Okay. So there are variety of things you can work with. If I am writing here insert a header, so it will be applied to all the pages. Okay. So as we can go with header, as we have gone with header, if I click on go to footer, I'll be able to view it. Okay. I can reduce the size here. but you will be feeling that their margin is not changed. So friends, this particular setting is responsible. Header from top and footer from bottom is responsible for your header and footer respectively to be appeared on the paper. Okay, you can insert date and time as we have seen. I'm clicking here, and friends, this particular option, update automatically, is important. I'll demonstrate you the beauty of it. Okay, so I've clicked it here. I'm closing this file, clicking on yes. Okay, and again I'm opening the same file. See, the date was same. The format that I have insert was same. I'll just modify it so that you can see the time also with it. Okay. So right now you can see this PM. Okay. I'm clicking on save. I'm clicking on this exit word. It was 4:44. So now we will see what time it is. See here, it is updated to 4:45. So likewise, if you want your document to be auto updated, like what time you have prepared, or if you don't want it to be updated, you can be very specific with respect to that. Okay. So friends, when I am inserting in header or footer the date and time, I can insert any picture also. Suppose some logo or some likewise some image is there. So I can insert that also. Suppose this is the image and I am clicking on it. Okay, it's of large size, I guess. Or some clip art also I can insert. Okay, so it will be appearing on your all sheets. So likewise, you can insert your company's logo or some specific image or hologram there. I hope everyone is enjoying and understanding the concepts. So I guess everyone has understood how to insert a header and footer and work with tables.